You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Forcast. We are almost there. We're almost at full strength, like Power Rangers, like Voltron. We're almost there. But welcome to another episode. Tonight's review is The Rip. It's on Netflix. Just came out 3 days ago. The duo that we see a lot in a lot of films, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. So we're going to get into that tonight. Also, we'll keep you up to date on the score as far as the national championship game. It's 10-0 at halftime, Indiana, which is, it's amazing to even say that Indiana is in the national championship, not in basketball. We're talking about in football. So let's get into it tonight. HRap, man, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good, I'm good. Good, better, best.
Yeah. I don't know, you're a little froze. I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. Wilks, how you doing, man?
Good, doing all right.
Got the orange monster back on the road again.
Yeah, got it back out there on the street, man.
You gotta duck and dodge bad drivers.
Yes, man. Jeez.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I had one next to me today. Now you see the lane is about to end, and I see you trying to thank you for to pass me. Well, go ahead and pass me because I'm not speeding up. I'm not slowing down. Hurry up and get around me. No, I literally have to get over because now you on my driver's side. I'm like, this lane's over with. There's not a lane there.
Yeah. Irresponsible drivers
right
in Texas, especially in Texas.
Yes.
Anybody that lives here, you know, there's a lot of maneuvering that you got to do.
Hell, that's a lot of New York traffic better than this.
Right. And they doing constant freeway construction. They did a miracle on 30 though. Anybody in DFW, I don't know how they did it.
Hey man,
they had that freeway was torn in half, and they somehow did it over a weekend.
Round the clock. They called it an A-team, man.
It was all types of overtime.
Yeah.
All right. So The Rip, once again, what we're reviewing tonight just came out on Netflix. One of those hot movies is top 10. I think it was one. But let's get into some initial thoughts. HRap, I'm gonna come to you first.
It started off slow.
Very slow.
And it took off like a rocket ship, and I enjoyed it. It's good old fashioned Hollywood, but you know, and I usually don't like Ben Affleck, so big ups to that, man.
Okay. Wilks?
Yeah, it definitely was. It was slow because I'm just like, man, what is happening here? But then again, when I saw who directed it, I was like, this guy he's done some movies that get right to the point, and he's done some slow grind police detective, that Dade County, that
Bad
pushing the
Boys.
envelope. Yeah, he did Bad Boys, Smoking Aces. He did some other movies that I've watched that I didn't realize that he had made. It definitely gave me that trains when they got to the train yard. That's why I was saying it reminds me of Havoc, which I don't think he didn't have anything to do with Havoc, but he directs his movies like this. They're always dark. You can everything's always like it's been raining the next day, and it's he does his movies like that. So, but yeah, man, it was slow, but once it kind of got to the part, where it just kind of, it's like now we're getting to the meat of stuff. Like we getting right. So yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah. I felt like it. I agree with both of you guys. I feel like it was the first probably hour. It was just was moving along, and it was in the same scene of them in that house, and then like with the snap of a finger, it just went to 100. So let me give the plot real quick. 2026 American action thriller film written and directed by Joe Carnahan. Was developed by a story by Michael McGrail. It stars Matt Damon, obviously Ben Affleck. They're police officers within the narcotics unit of Miami-Dade Police Department. It's basically a raid. In RIP, the term RIP means basically a collection or significant seizure of drugs or money.
Yeah.
So, they got the title down, but yeah, it just seemed like it immediately got into the point where their partner, got killed, which was a good opening. Because then that has you thinking, okay, was she trying to get to the money? What was the deal? So I was pulled in with the opening, and this stars Steven Yeun. You remember him from Walking Dead. That's probably his biggest role. Yeah. Teyana Taylor once again in another film.
Yeah,
hey, shout out to her. She getting broken off right now.
Yeah, man, she busy.
Yeah, I didn't know she was in it.
Broken off.
Not broke off like that. Not broke off like that. I'm talking like money, like cash money. Yeah. But it says it was inspired by true events. Now I don't know to what degree. I didn't necessarily do any looking into it.
I was gonna say probably any kind of
really, any type of drug situation. This could have been what's the dudes from in Miami? They had a whole documentary. Rick Ross always shouting them out.
Something Cowboys.
Cocaine Cowboys. Yeah,
Cocaine Cowboys.
I'm sure that probably could have tied into this because.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was living it up, man.
Yeah, they did a little documentary on them on Netflix, I think.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. So, trust has a price. I wanted that was an amazing opening quote, and I want y'all to give y'all opinion on that, just in this movie or whatever. HRap, trust has a price.
Everything has a price. I mean, trust does have a price because you have to wage a piece of who you are to trust people.
Yeah.
You have to give a lot of who you are. You got to trust that person gonna do right by you. So trust definitely has a price, and I appreciate. I like movies that set the pace like that. That took me back to the Wire days.
Mm.
They would always have a slogan that they say, and it'll walk you through that episode. So that's what it took me through. Trust definitely has a price.
Yeah. And real quick, rest in peace to. Let me look up his name real quick. The guy that just got she.
Yeah. He just died, Clay Davis.
Yeah. Whitlock. I think it was last week or the week before last.
Last week before, it might be last week.
I didn't know that.
Man. Yeah, man. And he was in something recently that we reviewed too. So I mean, it's not like he, just
he
stopped
was
acting
24
or been out of the game.
a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was he was actually pretty funny in Cocaine Bear, but I like them silly movies like that. So
Cocaine Bear was that was like Sharknado, basically.
I even got a shirt, Cocaine Bear, man.
Hey man, I know the sister of the writer of that movie.
Oh really? Wow. Yeah. I enjoy some zany stuff like that, man. They try to do Cocaine Shark, and I was like, nah, okay.
Come on, man.
Stop.
Come on, man. You pushing it.
It was straight to DVD, obviously, or straight to Tubi. And shout out to Peacock. I see you trying to dip into Tubi's back pocket a little bit. Peacock is putting some Tubi quality movies on there.
Yeah, scroll down all the way to the bottom.
Yeah. Peacock said, hey.
But if I hate the self promotion, but Ben, you listen. Ain't that what I said today?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Peacock got some Tubi quality movies on there. I'm like, oh boy.
But trust has a price. Give me your thoughts on that, Wilks.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, look at Virgil, $1 Million Man. I mean, Virgil was indebted to the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, but RIP Virgil. But yeah, no, with anything. I mean,
hold it. Virgil dead too?
Yeah, man, where you been?
Yes. I try you, man.
You didn't miss all the deaths, man. Hey, Muhammad Ali died too, by the way.
Died recently?
Probably sometime last year, I think. Early last year, summertime, something like that.
Yeah. Virgil,
Virgil, man.
Yoked up.
Yeah, man. He was always double yoked up. He's ready, man.
Hey,
but
2024. I mean, 2024,
yeah. Trust them. I mean, it definitely has a price because sometimes you're in some cases where your life may depend on putting your trust in. Like I trusted you to watch me or watch my back or whatever the case is. So yeah, it definitely has a price. I mean, whether it's a high number, low number, it definitely has a.
What's up, Theodore? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate your support as always. And really, in this film, they had this unit, and everybody kind of once Matt Damon was like, "All right, we about to make a rip," and everybody, you got to trust each other because when you going into something like this, you don't know if somebody's out to get the money on their own for themselves, somebody's out to. Snitch on everybody. Like you don't really know who's who. And I was joking with Wilks. It was kind of like that Spider-Man meme when they're all in the van and they're like, okay, who's who?
Right.
Who's snitching on who or what the deal was. But
absolutely
early on in this, it made me think that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were basically just trying to get the money. I didn't have a sense at all that they were doing this to do the right thing. I just had a sense like, look, this is a big come up. It's $20 million. Our partner was going to try to get this money. She didn't get to it, so let's go ahead and get this money. And then you eventually you get to the point where maybe they knew it was going left, and they decided, okay, we just need to abandon this. So I wanted to get y'all thoughts on that, Wilks. You figure they were all in on this, and then they switched in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I you know what? I felt like there were times where they were playing like they were not playing, but I felt like they were like, "Hey, this is what we've been talking about. We finally hit the lick. Now we're gonna figure out how we're gonna do this. You make sure you count it. Everybody's story got to add up,
right? Exactly.
Because they go, but I mean, I thought for sure somebody was, gonna turn tail and be like, well, I got stuff I need to pay, or this is my big hit. I'm out of this life, or whatever. I really thought, it was either. I thought the whole unit was gonna be dirty, honestly.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was thinking too.
The way they made it seem, it's like. But after that, it was kind of like, okay, what's happening now? Because it's shifting gears. I was like, it's just like with like Miami Vice. You got to have the nice suits and the nice cars, you know, you got to fit in with the people that you're trying to get over on. So I'm looking at, they got the Camaro and the Charger, and they got the Power Wagon out front. And I'm just like, who's driving this? It's like,
and they all close to each other, like they in a cohesive unit. You know, like they all.
Yeah, I'm like, man, who's driving these cars? Who paying for these, man? But yeah, it was pretty crazy. I thought for sure I thought they were all dirty, you know, and it was kind of like they eventually somebody's gonna get, you know, everybody ain't gonna make it out. Somebody gonna make it out,
yeah,
but
somebody
gonna
get killed. Yeah, the whole dead president's situation.
Yeah,
somebody gonna be running down the street and they ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, but that's how I felt.
Oh yeah, man. It was. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was prepared to be disappointed, especially when I saw my man Ben Affleck. He white Bokeem Woodbine to me.
Not Bokeem. Hey, put some respect on Bokeem name.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I'm actually liking Bokeem in the last 3 or 4 things I've seen. So
yeah,
more like Ben Bokeem. You know?
Eddie White, Fred Williams, I hate, man.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna hit Fred with that one because Ben can't act as man. He can't play in cowboy movies, man. But I really appreciate the writing on this, and it was just a situation. It was good that, you know, I like the movies that I've seen, like Good Will Hunting as Ben and Matt. Then I saw, or was it the Heist or something in Boston. I like.
Oh yeah, I think that was called The Town.
The Town.
Yeah, that was good.
And then this is equal. The writing is excellent. The story, I like the way they forced us to watch. And shout out to the director. I don't know his name, but like you said, Wilks, he did a great job because he forced me to be. What he did was force me to do what I said Hollywood needs to do. Stop giving me bam and then make me watch.
Yep.
Make me watch, and that's what, man. I appreciated that. So yeah, man, the unveiling of the actual plot. I think that was the way it began. I think that was the original. That was the thing. Like that's the purpose of the original statement. Trust has a cost. If I can't trust you, even when you think I'm going left, you need to trust. So
yeah. Hey, Matt Damon is a hell of an actor, man. Almost everything I've seen him in, I was like, wow, that dude can act. I recently seen Ford versus Ferrari, and he was playing. He was playing.
I need to watch that. I have not watched
Mustang. He was playing the Mustang guy. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
But
Shelby.
Yeah, he was playing Shelby. I mean, like
watching it.
The emotion and the roller coaster. I mean, even in this, he's able to be the tough guy, but he's also that dialogue that he can do throughout the film. And this is becoming Ben Affleck's, I think, kind of niche here. Mm-hmm. He did The Accountant, which is him, you know, with guns, and he did The Town, and then he's doing this.
Yeah, I think The Accountant is what got my attention for Ben Affleck, because I'm not a Ben Affleck fan. I mean, I think that speed. I mean, even when he played Bruce Wayne in Zack Snyder's universe, I thought he was. It was impressive because I'm just like, how's he gonna pull this off? But The Accountant I think really got me, and then I need to watch the second one. But I was liking that speed of what, you know, and I think he may have had some. Did he have I don't know if he had his hand in directing some of that, but they said he wanted to do his own Batman, but then of course things went where they went. But
you know how DC is.
Oh yeah,
they got the Twilight guy, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. They're working on a second one with Two-Face, the guy that plays. Oh gosh, can't think of his name now. The Winter Soldier.
Oh, that guy.
The guy that plays Bucky Barnes. Yeah, he's supposed to be doing Two-Face.
Okay. We'll see if they can do it, man. They just not good at movies to me, man. You just need to stop making movies.
They in that Christopher Nolan shadow, man. They didn't want to go that route, man.
They trying. They putting in a great effort, but I don't know. The effort sometimes not equaling what you're trying to put out. So they're in the house the majority of the movie, and I'm like, why? For me, I'm like, why is this whole process taking so long? But to HRap's point, I think they're trying to get the story. The lady that's in the house, she's kind of a focal point, and then you're seeing different conversations, and then great writing later on. You're like, okay, I said this just so you could hear it, and then we're really almost trying to figure out, okay, who's the snitch in this situation? You got the cop car that pulls up, and he's like, yeah, I know you from somewhere. It's like, nah, you don't know me. Which, again, another kind of plug to the throughout the movie. That guy ends up coming up later on, so you're able to tie some pieces together. But yeah, that the whole like house scene, them trying to figure out where the money is, that was pretty dope right there.
Yeah, once that came into play, and I think that kind of goes back to trust has a price, because hey, once money come into the picture,
oh yeah, it changes.
And that kind of money,
yeah. We're not talking about $5. We're not talking about 500 or 5,000.
Yeah, and you got the ability to make stuff disappear, and you got the ability to make stuff go away with, it's like you already got the badge. So you can kind of walk away. You got connects, so you know how to move it. Right. So, I mean, that when money started coming in the picture and it's bigger than your paycheck,
hey, bigger than all your paychecks.
Right. All together.
Right. Bigger than all your paychecks.
Right. Yeah, and how many, stories today do we see where where part of the police force was all in on this? Yeah. It was, either funneling drugs, or they was looking at, taking a blind eye to things. Yeah. And that just tells you, man, like money will make people do things that they probably would never do.
I disagree. Money makes people do exactly what they would do. See, it's easy to be your friend, broke as hell, bro. We get up and go to work every day. Me and my friend. Yeah. Wilks, my man. Now add some money into it. Right. That's gonna be who you are. Now, okay, hit the lottery. Rap hit the lottery. Hey, and it goes from forecast every week to, hey man, I get around to it.
Right. Yeah, what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I said. Once them buckets came into view, that was a hit after that.
And Home Depot buckets too. I don't know if Home Depot put some down on this, man.
Hey, we gonna get in on this, man. I got a drywall situation. We take care of that, man.
Yeah, man. I believe money makes you exactly who you are.
Yeah. It makes you. Somebody said this. Numerous people have said it. It makes you more of the person that you are. If you're a person that gives, you would be a person that gives. If you're a person that would be just buying everything or a spender, right? Just be more of that person.
Yeah, man. Like people always say, money is the root of all evil. Nah, money is the light. Money is the light. It allows you to be who you are. Like you said, you ovulate, you gonna have gold draws on.
You have a gold toilet.
Right. Right. You giving, if you a creep, you just couldn't bust those creep moves,
Right.
Oh yeah. That's why I said they know. It's like as soon as they get that amount of money put in the middle of, supposedly, like you said, Matt Damon lost his wife, and the marriage he lost his son, and then Ben Affleck had his situations, so it's one of those things where you start throwing that money in the mix, and then it's like, hey man, that's it right there. It's almost like whose name is in the hat at that point. Right. Once you don't put that money in the picture, it's like, man, if I could just get this, if I had, I could just do this. I can finally do this. That's why HRap was saying, it's like, it's always been there. It's been in you. You just didn't have the means to reach it. Now that you got the means to reach it.
Yeah. And so Steven Yeun's character was Mike Rowe. I would have never thought that this dude was the snitch. I would have never thought he would have been the dude at the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's, we can talk about this, and that's maybe his past characters. Like the dude has always played the somewhat good guy, the guy that's looking out for everybody else. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that character that you play does carry from movie, from movie to movie. So
yeah, he's trying to break that.
Yeah. Now he did a thing called Beef.
I thought that was good. I liked them. It was pretty good.
Wow, that was wild.
A24, baby.
A24, man.
A24.
That was wild. So I think he is trying to break that. But like we've always talked about Law and Order, if that main character, if she did a comedy, you would look at it kind of, you would like, you too funny in this. You're not supposed to be funny.
You're right. Simka's not supposed to be funny.
That's what happened.
Solving crime.
That's what happened to me with Jennifer Aniston. And I wasn't really a big Friends fan, but I wasn't a Jennifer Aniston fan, but because she always did rom-coms and she did comedy. But there was this one movie that I was turned on to. It was called Cake, and it was pretty much, she was kind of like, she had lost her child in a car accident, and she just kind of like, it was kind of like a dark comedy kind of thing. But I liked her in that. But then she was in something else with Clive Wilks. I can't think of his name.
I know who you're talking about.
Clive Owens.
Yeah, Clive Owens. She was in a movie with him, and it was another kind of a dark, kind of a drama thing. I was like, oh, she's pretty good as a drama. And of course, I love her in that show on Apple TV. Is great. I love her in that because it was kind of like, it's not a comedy. It's like sometimes some people, it's like, I like your comedy or I don't like your comedy, but then when you give me something serious that kind of catches my attention, then I'm like, so this person does have like range or whatever the case is, So that's what happened to me with Jennifer Aniston when she was in those kind of independent dark comedy, kind of down on her luck kind of thing. And she did well. She did good. I enjoyed it.
She did this film called Dumpling. I think it was on Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't watch it. But
I mean, that was good. That was not rom-com at all. That wasn't really funny. She played like a horrible mom. I mean, so I think
her daughter was like special needs or something like that.
Yeah, she was. I think she was just hard on herself, down on her luck, and she was working like a but she was she was very hard on her and mean to her child, and I think she had an alcohol problem or a drug problem too. So I mean, that just tells you people can definitely branch out, play different roles.
Right. Yeah.
And another one, Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell like playing similar roles, but
but it worked for some people.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm a character actor. He did this interview, and it was like people would be coming up to him like, you can't get his autograph because he sell drugs or whatever. He's like, I played a pastor on a different show. Like, you can't be putting in a I'm not that person. I'm a character actor.
It's like William Dafoe. My boy William Dafoe is like, he's gonna be a villain.
Yeah.
If William Dafoe is playing something other than a villain,
he's playing a superhero. That's a problem.
No, stop.
He's coming to save the day. Yeah.
No. I need him where he's great at.
Right.
He needs to be that villain then.
Right. Mike Rowe ends up being the snitch, and then part of the film, I don't know if y'all peeped it, he was like texting somebody.
Yeah, he was over the cut the whole time.
Yeah. With the burner phone, like, this is a big one right here. And that was probably the other guy that they later on they were in the Brinks or the Armor truck together. His name is Kyle Chandler, which that dude been playing the villain in the past few films that we've seen. He was in Back in Action, the one with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. He was playing a shiesty guy in that too. So
creep is what he is.
Yeah. Hopefully not like that in real life.
Yeah.
Some of these cats ain't acting.
Yeah, for real. That's the truth right there. They end up getting attacked partly through this, which I don't know if they really fully connected who that was.
Yeah, I didn't get that part.
Yeah.
It seemed like they kind of threw that in as a
people though. Maybe it was the actual cartel.
Yeah, the people that she said don't answer the phone. I don't know,
but then it was a dude next door, and then he was FaceTiming a guy that seemed like he was in the cartel. He was like, "Nah, it wasn't us." But it was probably the other police force.
And was that Matt Damon was that what's his name the whole time with the Morse code? Remember they walked down to that house and later on they flashed back to him and Matt Damon talking in that house. Was that Matt Damon doing the Morse code, I guess? Ben Affleck was like, he could have told him this. He probably knew he didn't know what Morse code was. He's like, I'll go down here and check it out. Like how you would conveniently go down and check that house, and then Matt Damon happens to be at the same house.
Right. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, because they both go down there. What's that?
For a two-quote.
Yeah.
What's up, Knox?
Anthony.
Quick update on the score: 7-10. Indiana's up in the third, 6-24, and they're playing in Miami. So this is essentially a home game. But the way they was talking about it, it was a lot of red in there.
Wow. Yeah, they said this could be the first college home game victory or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
they were showing highlights or statistics yesterday or something like that.
Yeah.
It's funny. This Indiana would join one of the few teams that have won national championships in both sports.
Yeah, if they pull it off, and the coach was like, "Yeah, I don't lose." And it was like, "Oh, that's funny." Wasn't joking.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
It was no laughing matter. He wasn't laughing at all. He was dead serious. They have not lost a game this season, which is.
Sorry, Michael Irvin said belt the ass, man. Y'all see
the guy on SNL is like a Michael Irvin clone. That dude looked dead on him, man.
I gotta watch that.
His name is Cam. I think it's Cam, not Chancellor, but it's Cam something.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I
Cam
didn't know
Patterson. That. Yeah, the dude he looked dead on.
Michael.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. You see,
if it was a biopic or if it was some type of film, he would play Michael Irvin.
Well, don't worry, because we're about to get a documentary about the White House. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen that.
I was like,
he's doing a podcast too?
And he's doing a podcast, I think. So he's doing a podcast and I think he's doing a documentary. I'm like,
Irvin.
Michael unsafe.
Quite very well say I'm the greatest wide receiver in the history of the league with all the stuff he was doing and doing what he was doing on the field.
Yeah. He's legendary on and off.
Crazy. Got an 8-ball on the table.
Hey, man.
Coming up to the game in a mink coat.
8-ball on the table running bang 8s.
Not to mention it's 95 degrees outside. He'd been a mink.
Exactly.
Coat.
Exactly. In a mink.
Yeah, man. Down to his ankles.
Rare.
Come on, man.
Hey, this is rare athletes, man. Back
walking down here like Huggy Bear, man. Chill out.
Right, coming down the stairs with the goldfish and the.
Yeah, man. Chill out. Chill out, man.
And that's one of the funniest scenes. What was that? Dead Presidents? What movie was that?
That was.
I'm gonna get you a second. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
All right, so where everything starts to hit the
show about. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, everything starts to hit the fan. They're kind of counting the money. That whole part to me just seemed like it was too long. I get the dialogue part of it, but like it don't take that long. Like if you're trying to get in and out, they seem like they was in there for like 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like,
let me just say this. This gunplay, man. Gang, now only one of y'all got hit in the leg by an assault rifle coming through the garage door, through a station wagon, man. The gunplay, man.
Yeah.
The gunplay was ridiculous, man. That was just like,
yeah, they did not study John Wick.
You running down the street in the dark, shooting this smoke. I'm like, wait a minute, man. Y'all just firing randomly. And I'm like, come on, man, stop.
Did nobody get shot?
Yeah, really.
Right. You didn't shoot nothing.
Besides the guy at point blank range at the end, that was about it.
Yeah, I was like, come on, y'all got this gunplay, man. Stop. I was just like, stop.
Yeah. Stick to drama, homie. And then why it's a thriller? That's all I want.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just like, I'm
trying to figure out why did they label this a thriller.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I was on the phone with my friend while I was watching it.
Right, I'm like, you have to pay attention to the dialogue in thriller. I wouldn't dialogue.
I was like, no, I don't really need much of the dialogue. I mean,
bad guy, bad guy,
crook, decisions. Right.
The story was cool, but I'm like, this ain't no damn thriller.
Right. Yeah. I didn't feel
you in there all day. I'm like, y'all counting this by hand? One, two, I lost count. One.
That's not a thriller. That's not a thriller.
Like, where the money counter at? Y'all ain't stupid.
Indiana done scored a touchdown.
It's 250. We're gonna take their word, man. If you don't get your, we're gonna figure this out when we get down the block.
Yeah, really. Let's just get the money, and then we can go somewhere else and do all the counting and all that.
You see, that's why I believe that they knew what it was. I believe it was a known squeeze out to begin with.
It was to figure out who killed their friend, because it seemed like, and his brother was the DEA, Affleck's brother, and from the jump it seemed like they weren't really interested in trying to figure out, who killed what Jackie was her name.
Yeah, there wasn't no rush.
She didn't even have a speaking part, right? At the beginning, she was like the black man in a.
Speaking of gunplay,
the credits.
Gunplay, I got a 40-6 popping at you. It knocks you over a car and down the road.
Yeah,
sit up and clap back, boy. If you don't stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The gunplay. I mean, I'm like,
when they shot her at the end, like. She would have, her chest would have had a hole in it at that point. That point blank.
Thank you.
But she just laid there. She didn't even go down in the river or nothing. She just basically stayed there.
Yeah, it's wild.
That was
wow.
Yeah, 17-7.
Yeah,
Indiana's up.
They blocked the punt.
Oh wow.
This game is over. Oops.
Yeah, man, they pulled it away, man. Better get it together.
Here we go, man.
Fourth quarter, that's it. Once you get in that fourth quarter, that's it. They still in the third. They got 5 minutes, but once they get in that fourth quarter, that's it, man. Clock's ticking.
Yeah. The gunplay was definitely suspect. They all had vests on, but the vests only covered like this area. I'm like, what is the point? What is the point of having a baby vest? Hey, come on, man.
Hey.
That was like the worst tactical gear I've ever seen.
And another thing, how long was it going to take y'all to recognize that fire in the corner? I was like, y'all don't see that fire in the corner?
It happened twice.
They kept showing it. They kept showing it. You're like, hey.
The first time it happened, they stomped it out. The second time, they just like let the house burn down.
They were talking, and I'm like, y'all don't see this fire over here?
Hey.
And y'all calmly walked outside and everything was on fire.
Right, exactly. And then they're like, okay, let's go. I'm like, you've been in there for 3 hours. Why are you waiting until that? Come on, man.
Yeah, I was just
you waiting for something to happen. Like, you in there for that long, you literally waiting for somebody to pull up.
It was some questionable things, man.
$20 million.
I'm telling you, Sundance Film Festival. This is what this was.
Yeah, this definitely what.
Yeah.
When he pulled that gun out of the little holster, like what is this, man?
We out here shooting rocket launchers, and you got just 38.
Right.
Sit your ass.
Well, if you don't stop, and that's why it's like back at the house when they were having the shootout in the garage. The chick is on the floor dodging. Man, what? You getting hit, man? You getting hit?
They shooting through cars, and you.
Thank you. And you up there and you tie a handcuff to a chair, man. You doing this, man? What?
You ducking and dodging like this. Oh, you missed me. Oh,
gunplay in some of these movies, man. I was just like, oh,
the first person in 2K in the Matrix,
right?
Yeah, really. You on a
out of all that shit, hit the thigh, man. What? It's like, come on, man.
Should have just stuck to the criminality, man.
Yeah, some of that gunplay. I'm just like, and I'm like, where are all the damn green lights? They got night vision. I'm like, what the hell is this? I was like, what is this?
Yeah, they didn't put a lot of money into that, man.
You can tell they put a lot of money into this movie at the very
at all. I really let me see what the dollar amount was. Man, he was in one place.
Tops, man.
Wow, $100 million.
I was gonna say a lot.
Yeah, $100 million.
Well, you probably had to pay. You had to pay Affleck and Damon probably half.
Okay, $50 million for Affleck and Damon, and then
right. Because I'm sure you got those cars little or nothing.
Yeah, Teyana Taylor price probably going up some. You had to pay her.
And then location costs.
Yeah,
Miami.
38 million, and the other 12 is the people that we don't know nothing.
Yeah, because you finna shut the street down and film this for a few days, and y'all can get them cars from the impound, so they ain't worried about nothing like you ain't worried about shit like that.
Now that Brinks truck flipping over, I mean, he probably had to pay something for that.
$50.
Yeah.
That was like in an alley.
Right, that's what I said. They shot that right now when they shot Ricky, man.
Ricky didn't run no zigzags. Ricky just ran. I'm just gonna run straight.
Shout out to social media. Shout out to social media. They're starting to use the saxophone in clips. So if you watch anything with like they using a saxophone from Boys in the Hood in different clips now, I'm like, yeah, that's a saxophone from Boys in the Hood, man. Especially that home invasion scene, man. He's like, I know somebody must have been praying for him. I know I
Hey, classic, man. Rest in peace.
Boys in the Hood.
Singleton.
John Singleton, ROP, man.
John Singleton, man. One of the best.
John Singleton did? No, I'm playing.
I was about to say, man. I'm about to shoot you with that little pistol that Affleck pulled out of that baby vest.
I had to, man.
I'm like, this dude, the vest is only covering this area. You didn't get shot anywhere. Not here, not even here.
I'm laughing at the look on Ben's face. Well, wait a minute.
I was about to say, man, come on.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. I couldn't hold it in.
Hey, that was Stacey Dash. One time she was like, DMX died. She was like, what?
Oh no, I don't remember. Oh gosh. I have to find that clip.
She coked out anyway, so.
Yeah, that whole dash.
Fox gave up on her, man. Fox threw away, man.
Yeah. Once Fox said it's over, she was like,
yeah, Fox. Yeah, because she had that one little stunt at the Oscars, and people were like,
yeah, like she was gone.
Yeah, she came out and said something. And it was just like, what?
Hey, I'm stupid. We know.
Yes. Next in the category is
right.
Yeah,
trash her.
Right.
I'm expecting Candace by the 1st. She will make an appearance by the 1st.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Hey, TikTok is killing her right now. Like, I don't know. They doing whatever this AI is. They got her everywhere. Candace is not.
All right.
Everywhere.
Be around by the 1st.
Yeah. All right, so you get to the end, they're counting up the money. In my head, I'm thinking like somebody gotta pocketed something. Like I don't care. Somebody had to like let me get a cool let me get a cool million, but it seemed like none of them took any of it.
Yeah, none of them were HRap. Oops.
I was like, man. Teyana Taylor probably slide something in her pocket, but
I thought Steve was gonna at least pull 10, like made him pull 10 G's out of something.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd have took something. I'll put 2 of them stacks behind my little bulletproof vest.
My vest, yeah, just slid it behind there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna slide a couple stacks right there.
Yeah,
but yeah,
y'all recount that, man.
So the Knicks was the guy that ended up getting killed. And then Mike Rose like, all right, man, stop fighting. Let's go and put these cuffs on. Like the way he was fighting, I thought it was gonna kill both of them, but Chandler was the shooter that killed their friend. So I get
why.
I get that point, but
so I guess they filled both of the bulletproof bags with phone books. Because at the end, the money was in the station wagon. I was like, so he running around with phone books in the bag.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on.
He didn't even check it, man.
You didn't check the bags. You didn't unzip it just to double check.
Right.
Silly, you risking your life for some phone books.
If you're the mastermind crook, you don't think anybody can outsmart you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he thought he really had the money. I'm like, bro, they don't feel like money. Come on, man. But I guess they had to make it. I guess they did that because the books were the closest thing to how the money was wrapped and how it was stacked. True. So it's like, oh well, it's gonna feel like a phone book because the money's wrapped like a phone book. It's wrapped like a thick book. So that's why you probably didn't realize that it wasn't nothing in there. It was, it's kind of like one of those things. But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, man, you basically died for some phone book, for some yellow pages.
Right.
Busting out and killing everybody.
White pages and yellow pages.
Yeah, and still trying to shoot his way out.
Really. And he was like that crackhead. Come on, man.
Yeah.
If we just split this, man, we can get out of here. He tried it with everybody, and it was like,
he tried it.
Come on, man.
I hate to say it, but I was thinking about CJ when I was watching that. That's my man, CJ.
You talking about the guy that was trying to convince everybody to ride off in the sunset? Yeah.
I was thinking CJ. I'm sorry, CJ. Man.
I was thinking of Felicia. Come on, Craig. Come on. Come on, man.
I need to borrow your money.
We can ride away, man. You ain't never got to see me again, man. Come on.
Can I borrow your VCR?
Right, exactly. Hey, let's get that last Friday, please. All right.
Yeah, because he's got footage. I remember when I literally saw him recording with John Witherspoon and Mike Epps. They were sitting at the table in the kitchen. So I don't know what he did with the stuff he's already recorded. I don't know what's going on.
Or maybe it was just stuff out there from the other ones.
No, it was. You can tell it was the older John Witherspoon. It was an older one. That's why I was wondering, like, now that he's passed, I wonder if they'd have like a kind of a funeral kind of aspect to it. Like maybe they got to rewrite some stuff.
Friday.
What's that?
That would be the last Friday.
Yeah. 17-7 still getting ready to go into the fourth quarter.
Oh, they just scored a touchdown though.
They scored another one?
Miami did.
Oh, okay. So we'll see. We'll keep you posted, keep you up to date. Oh, 14-17. You're right. So the game's getting close. All right. So I think the highlight of the movie, and you guys can share it as well, was the kind of that Brinks truck scene where they're like, "Yeah, I only told you this because, and I was trying to see where you stand." And
yeah.
And then Rowe, man, that dude was just getting annihilated inside that Brinks truck. I was like, this dude about to die in here. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he just jumped out and started running away. I'm like, didn't he get shot in the leg or stabbed in the leg or something? And he just Carl Lewis out here just running around in the forest.
I ain't never been shot in the leg, but I don't think you can run too high.
That's what I'm saying. That gunplay, man. I'm like, what y'all getting hit with, man? Because
BBs.
Yeah. What y'all doing out here, man?
If you get 22s, they were getting shot with 18s.
Right.
11s or something.
11s,
yeah. Pea shooters. What's happening?
Right. But what's your highlight of the movie, Wilks?
I think for me is when the story started unfolding. Because even when Affleck had called him, you could tell by the way the guy was acting on the phone, like, oh, really? Oh, well, hey, I'll get somebody over there right now. And the way he was kind of acting. And then, of course, when Affleck was kind of breaking it down, like, wait a minute. So who's tracking us? Like, I don't hear any clatter. I don't hear any popping on the radio. I don't hear any status and all that, So when they started kind of doing that, and when they got really when the truck scene really is when they got picked up, and now it's like this is coming out. And even that one spot, that's what makes me think, like, did Ben go to the house? I mean, did what's his name go to the house first, and they were doing the Morse code? Because then Damon had went down there. Because like I said, in that little scene, they showed somebody about to shoot him, but he didn't really shoot him. And they're at the house talking it through, and he's trying. I needed to see who was gonna, show their hand. Blah blah blah. I'm paraphrasing, but when it really kind of took off, and Ben was talking to him in the truck, it was kind of like, okay, well, now we see what's going on. What's happening?
Now we can kind of see what side people are on, or what side they became. Because I still believe that Brinks truck kind of decided, all right, this is which way we really about to go.
Yeah.
And who about to take the fall for this?
Yeah.
Who's the most aggressive to get the money?
Yeah, I would say plot twist as well, because they had us going. They almost had a sleepy going in one direction.
Yeah.
And then it went from flat line to race.
Yeah. My eyes was definitely crossing. I'll tell you that.
And what do I believe? Just like I believe if you had a John Woo or whoever does the Antoine Fuqua,
all those,
any of those guys who are adept at this would have been a far better movie. But for today, this is pretty good because they still, this movie, I enjoyed it, but it shows that Hollywood is still underselling the audience.
Yeah.
Don't get people back in theaters. Stop making movies like that.
Right.
Yeah. And
you
really,
hand them so cheaply now. Netflix is writing the check, and all you got to do is throw it on screen.
Well, I think a lot of movie writers and directors, they don't even care really about the theater, because now I can put this out tomorrow. Like, I don't have to have the whole big promotion. We don't have to have red carpet. We can just put this movie out tomorrow on Prime.
Right.
But I think it does diminish the quality, because then you don't go through that set of like critique and that big premiere but I mean, COVID changed that for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Another one of the good and bad of COVID. We got food delivery and we got grocery pickup, but we got straight to.
We was getting
All right. So one of the last quotes, which Matt Damon had this tattooed on his hand, was, "Are we the good guys? Yes, and always will be." Which police that's like the farthest.
Nice try.
Hey, they got real corny right there on that.
Yeah,
part.
nice try, Cowboy. But you tried it.
Yeah, they got real sappy on that part, which you probably could have left that out. But they didn't really give a lot on his son or his wife or any really there. There wasn't really backstory. That wasn't really the plan of the film.
It's probably best they didn't need it, because it was already long and dragging. I was like,
they counting that money one at a time. You counting $20 million by hand.
How you counting $20 million?
By hand.
No. And under any circumstance, if we rob something and if the anticipated heist is $20 million,
you don't have time.
Counting.
You're not counting that fast.
That's like you robbing a bank and you in the vault counting it.
You don't have
one
time.
At a time before you put it in the bag.
You don't have time to count it. You see them bundles? You don't sit there and slice every bundle open, unwrap them, and he said how many bundles were in a bucket? Like 5 or 6?
Yeah.
5 or 6.
And it had the number. Didn't it have a number on there?
Yeah. It's like, stop.
So you got to double check. You got to double check the person that counted it before. You think they writing a fake number on there?
That gunplay and economics, man. All right, man. It's like, man.
ABC's 1, 2, 3s, man.
Chill out.
It was spelling on that part.
That's when we should have realized the plot twist.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
it's some good.
You're not counting fast enough sitting here.
You got about one of those machines.
You got 6 more buckets. You got 7, 8 buckets.
You're on the first one.
Yeah.
But a lady tied to the chair.
Stop, man. Hey, man. Yeah. Stop.
Put Ben Affleck in something, it's horrible.
Right.
He like playing these type of roles though.
He's the new standard of trash. Joaquin and Fred up here. Affleck. Man, that's what we need to do, man. We need to get a duck on the show. When the movie bad, Affleck.
Yeah, we get that drop. Get that drop.
Yes, man.
All right, man. Let's get some final thoughts. Mike rating. We can go to HRap first.
5 is the best. So I'm gonna go 2.5. It was solid. I mean, I didn't think, man, I could have been in the shower doing it. Now, I ain't do that, but it was certain.
Yeah.
It just wasn't a quality. What I found in Hollywood today, we don't have cinematic. This is why, shout out to God, and I really mean that, AI never take over, because AI is not going to capture the nuances that we need.
Right. The creativity.
It'd be cool, but that's an AI movie. And like, okay, out of knives, and then keep moving. So I'm gonna go with 2.5. That's right in the middle.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad, wasn't good, wasn't a waste of time. I wouldn't watch it again at gunpoint, but I recommend people to watch it, because I'm picky. So you know what I'm saying.
And there's a lot of Affleck and Matt Damon fans. Like, if those two are in it, people are gonna watch it. The numbers gonna be there regardless, with them two on the graphic.
Mm-hmm.
IMDb gave it 6.9 out of 10. Metacritic gave it 64 out of. So that's about a D. Wilks.
I have to give it a 2. I know my friend on the phone kept saying it's just the movie. I was like, but this gunplay is killing me. I was like, you're not doing this with no stop, man. I'm not all into that, man.
Yeah.
But it's like, give me a little realism, give me a little something. I was like, matter of fact, when I got to the end, I told him, it's like, what the realest thing I saw in this movie? They were drinking cold beer on the beach, and the sand was actually on the bottle. I was like, that's the realest thing that was in the whole movie. Cold beer, wet sand. Because if that beer would have been clean with no sand on it, I was like, okay, whatever, man.
That's a 1.8.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's like,
now, in that scene, was he having a flashback of his son or something? Or that was somebody that was actually on the beach? It was like somebody running.
Yeah, it was a kid. She was actually on the beach. She was.
That's the very beginning.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the beginning or at the end?
At the end.
That was just somebody's child. She was playing right there on the beach.
Okay. It made me think like he was. Imagining his son. That's what I was thinking.
But I was like, man. So yeah, man. 2. Like I said, he makes these movies. His movies, they have these moments, and you can tell what he's done if he's got a bigger budget behind him. Versus, hey, Netflix gonna write this check. There you go. But I mean, 2 for me.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2.5. I think it's in the middle. It's not, it's not gonna win any awards. It's not one of those that you want to go back and watch, or you got a critique, or I missed that. It's pretty straightforward. But that scene in the house, man, it was that was just too long.
Make my day.
Right.
Where is the sun coming up?
You there you there overnight. Like you was there for so long.
Why are not on shift change, man? How long is this, man?
Like you doing this, you counting this by hand, and you off the clock.
Yeah, man. Ain't none of y'all went home.
No, see, and that's another reason I had to steal some, because we was out here.
We out here for 5-6 hours.
So y'all ain't went home and took a nap, come back, see where we at, go back to the spot, whatever.
And once they stay for free, once they start talking about killing us, hey, I take chances for money.
Yeah, man.
And on that note, I'm out of here. Yeah, we doing this for free? Okay.
Yeah.
You only got me for a couple hours. All right, after that.
I'm out of that. I'm out.
And then how that upstairs, that was another part I didn't mention. How that upstairs was just like pristine. I'm like,
even they knew it was fake.
Yeah, right. Like what? It's like this a school hall? What is
Yeah, and every time they kept knocking a hole in the wall, the dust would fall. I'm just sitting here, the dust would fall. Ain't nobody coughing.
You just hearing that bang on the wall and the dust is falling up. Yeah,
the dust is falling during the conversation, man. Y'all ain't choking.
You don't see that. You don't feel that on your forehead.
Right. Stop. You ain't trying to wipe your arm. Nothing. It does just fall. Like Chris Rock, man. The fly is on your face, man. Zip the fly on your face, man. Like Chris Rock, man. Like
that Mike Pence fly.
Yeah, man. Like, hey, buddy. Yeah.
Hey, I know you see me. there.
Right. It's okay. Sorry.
But all right, man. So we don't necessarily have a plan for next week, but we'll find something. Something will probably be released. Something new.
I will be back.
Yeah. You mentioned it a little bit, but HRap, you want to talk a little bit more about what today's show was about?
Today's show, it was about I called it living in blackface, and I talked about black people who seem to only identify the negative aspects of being black to black. You know, oh well, all you people growing up with this drug dealer. Well, not all of us are selling drugs. Alcoholics, not all of us are that. Baby mamas. Well, you know what? If 62% of the marriages in America ending with divorce, and 75% of black people ain't getting married, according to y'all, we just saved $10,000. You know, I mean, but if you see that, if you can see that, why don't you see this? Like last time I looked it up was 2013. 2013 drug use in America. 9.3%.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 1978. It was 9.6 in 2013. So I would argue that it's only like 9.6.5.
Yeah.
Now. So
a small percentage.
Right. I looked up these numbers. It's 5,300,000 people incarcerated in America today. So how could we really have this much of a drug problem or a crime problem? Like even when y'all being outside of Illinois, y'all in Texas, y'all see Chicago. Man, Chicago is crazy. And then even the foolish people who live here, it's getting crazy. Well, in 1972, 917 people got killed. 1992, 972 people were killed here in Chicago. And when y'all start hearing about Chicago, it was 450 people got murdered. That sounds like improvement. Yeah. It used to be, I got chased one day walking home from school for football practice with a Pittsburgh Steelers jacket on because I realized I was in it. Pittsburgh Steelers is a black and gold jacket. I realized black and gold in that neighborhood was the rival gang. Yeah. It was places in Chicago you couldn't wear a Bulls jacket because that was a gang. Those were gang colors. So
it's like that LA was certainly
right. So is it bad, or was it is it just 1988 created CNN, and then that spawned MSNBC, and that spawned Fox News, and that spawned all these news networks that are 24 hours. I'm old enough to remember when 24 hours news was a joke. Like, what are you going to talk about all day?
Yeah.
Now you find out just how dangerous the world is. Child molestation did not start. Child molestation by clergymen did not start in 2015.
Correct.
It didn't start. I remember the world is getting crazy. I live in a community where Richard Speck, serial killer, John Gacy, serial killer, and Richard Speck, John Gacy, and Jeffrey Dahmer. And I wasn't, you ready for this? You ready for the good part? I wasn't 21 before all those things happened. In my county. So the world isn't getting crazy. The world been crazy.
Yeah.
If you spiritual, the book starts with somebody killing their brother. Come on, man, knock it off.
Right, exactly.
So, stop identifying. If you're here to identify the worst of the worst, then I'm gonna need you to also identify, okay, cool. You just telling the truth. Okay, well, the truth is, according to this study in Harvard in 2015, black men are 60% more likely to engage with rearing of children. outside of the home. You know, baby daddies are 60% more likely to engage with the rearing of the child. You think of somebody with a legal mind think of a great legal mind. Nobody thought of the white guy. Nobody just thought of the white guy. You thought of Johnny Cochran. You thought of Thurgood Marshall. You thought of those guys. You know what I mean? You know, how many of you, you know, like I said, how many of you know who Addie Malone is? Not many people know who Addie Malone is. You know why? Because the world don't tell you who Addie Malone is. Addie Malone is the person who put Madam C.J. Walker on. I can't think of her name right now, but she was in the same class with Thurgood Marshall and those guys. Can't think of her name right now. Man, please, God, let me think of this lady name. She is one of the greatest legal minds in the history of the United States of America.
Was she on the Supreme Court?
She never made the Supreme Court. She's a black woman. She's a black woman.
I can't think of her name. I think I know who you.
Yeah, you know, I can't think of her name right now. But when you think of some of the greatest minds in the history of the world, George Washington Carver, people always talk about, I'm spiritual. And George Washington Carver used to say this, how did you know what to do with this plant? He said, the plant told me. The plant told me. And then when you talk to people, speaking people about voodoo or Voldoom, as it's properly pronounced, you know, that's what they say. These things tell them what to do. Everything that has ever been great in these United States of America has been participated in by or created by somebody who looks like you and I. And if we're so bad, why did the person who invented the video game only invented the game, and then the brother said, hey, well, what about if I want to play different games? And he did that. A black woman, everybody love the Ring doorbell right now. A black woman created that. Her and her husband created that. Super Soaker, everybody love the Super Soaker. Black man, an astronaut created one of the greatest toys in the history of the world. So, you know, it's easy to identify the wrong. I want people to just think about this. Take a deep breath right now, please, and think about this. If you know a drug addict, you know 10 times the people who are not getting. A drug addict knows hundreds of drug addicts, but he knows thousands of people who are not using drugs. Drug dealers you know one drug dealer. You might know 10, but you know 1,000 people who are not. So why would our community be any different? So the people like Larry Elder, Candace Owen, Conan A. Smith, Jason Fatlock, y'all sit down and identify the poor portion of our community. But does that include your parents? Oh, I'm just telling the truth. Okay, well, let's tell the truth about your kleptomaniac mom or you know, all that stuff. I'm pro-life. Really? Well, when did you speak up about women's health, black women's health, and black women down on the birthing table? 60% more, 60% more likely to die on the birthing table. So you care about, you pro-life. Okay, well, why are you trying to cut medical in America?
Right.
Because when that child is born, he needs postnatal care, he needs health care, he needs pediatric care, and he needs adult care. Why are you trying to cut those things out? Okay, I'm really pissed off everybody. You pro-life. Well, why are you not trying to get the law to super enforce gun laws so people can stop going into schools, going into nightclubs, going into abortion clinics, doing all these, enacting all these violent things? Why aren't you trying to do that? But that's going to help people live, but you're not doing that. Why is it 75? There's 70 counties in the state of Georgia without an LBGTQ, without an OBGYN. 70 in one state.
Yeah.
You pro-life. So don't talk to me about Jasmine Crockett. Don't talk to me about Joanne Reed. Don't talk to me about people. They need to come step to me and say, but when LeBron James stepped to you and said it, he didn't demonstratively poke you in the chest. He didn't have his finger. He just stood in front of you like a man, like you always claim you want.
Right.
And said, hey, I don't like what you said, you know, blah, blah. He just said whatever he said. You could have just said y'all were talking about the Knicks.
Yeah.
But Jasmine Crockett, you say it to my face. Why you ask Willie D to say it to your face?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, Willie D would have flew to where you were and said it to you.
Yeah.
So all this negativity that you draw towards people. Paulie Murray. That's the legal lady. Paulie Murray. One of the greatest legal minds in the history of the United States of America. But I'm just tired of everybody identifying. Because the first question I asked today was, why is blackness a synonym for negativity? You say black, people say go negative. They go left.
Yeah.
But
immediately.
You know, your favorite actor, black. Your favorite musician, black. Favorite dancer, black. Your favorite rapper, black. Your favorite this, your favorite that, your favorite this, your favorite black. But we're all negative. How is it that these are the only people goodness, this only goodness that you could think of? You know, and like you said, your dad is a big Stephen A. Smith. I understand why our elders are Stephen A. Smith fans, because on the surface, Smith is exactly what they want us to aspire to be. A black man who can hold his own verbally, who looks as if he's running things and making a whole lot of money. But he talking like a dog, walking like a cat.
Yeah. So, going where the money is.
As I stated, anytime you wake up in your life, you wake up and say, thank you, God, for another day. Let me go see if I can make ESPN some money and get me some of it. That is such a enslaved mentality. I'm gonna make boss some money and then I'm gonna see if I can get some.
Right.
No.
Who that up on that nag?
Man.
Right.
Right. I get why. Yeah. I was called 20 years ago. I was called a hater for identifying Steve A. Smith 20 years ago. Sound like you hating me. I said, okay. And then that same person, to his credit, called me and said, man, how did you see it? I said, I just listened to what he said.
Yeah. Time always tells.
Oh, yeah. Time will reveal.
Time and money. Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So that's what I'm talking about today. And I'm talking about that and a bunch of other things. I use their actual faces.
Yeah.
You know, coon-rific, man. I mean, coon-tastic.
Make sure to subscribe. The End of the Bench Media. We're also live on the End of the Bench Media as well, and on Facebook, and on all the BS3 Network platforms. So make sure to subscribe. Click that notification bell. You can be on top of all the content that we're putting out each day. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you next week.
167 hours from now.
Yep. On that note, peace and good night.